Mr. Trump.
Well, there's a lot of things that I suppose that I worry about, but and some of these things will seem esoteric to people. You know, the birth rate is very low in almost every country, and unless that changes, civilization will disappear. America had the lowest birth rate, I believe, ever. That was last year. Places like Korea, the birth rate is 1/3 replacement rate. So that means in 3 generations, Korea will be 3 or 4% of its current size. And nothing seems to be turning that around. Humanity is dying. And people, it's just not something we evolved to react to. And I mean, I worry generally about the strength of America. You know, America is the central column that holds up all of Western civilization. So if you like, if you've got the temple of Western civilization, America is the central column. If that column fails, it's all over. You can't run off to New Zealand or some other place. It's over. So either we strengthen that column and make sure America is strong and will be strong for a long time, or well, that roof's coming down. Well, there's a lot of things that I suppose that I worry about.
Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trump-tastic, shuffle then you slide your feet. I'm not playing games, disappear like it's hide and seek. Mr. Trump-tastic, shuffle then you slide your feet. David Blaine, Copperfield, I'm popping out your top hat. Bees on your head, I'm saying I'm surfing on the Star Trek. Magic carpet ride, now I feel like Aladdin. I hit my parlay, now I'm headed down to Sack Smith, the Steel Dossier. Peter Struck, now it's Jack Smith, the Steel Dossier. Had him doing backflips, I threw the bait out, and I think I caught it catfish. Yes, I'm outstanding. Yes, I'm outstanding. The Mexicans vote for me, and I don't speak Spanish. Election fraud had the whole DC in panic. Mr. Trump-tastic, Mr. Trump-tastic. Martial law coming and you don't even understand it. I caught the deep state. Air Force One just landed. Election court cases, I had to plead the fifth. Yeah, Congress going to hell, nigga. So is Adam Schiff. Yeah, Wayne Gretzky flow, and I think I pulled a hat trick. How I flipped the game, had me doing backflips. Yo, stop the fracking. Yo, stop the fracking. Gas prices had all the Trump heads snapping. Arrested executions, man, they already happy. Teriyaki flow, and I like my chicken black and performing at the White White House, I'm dancing at the tavern. Billie Jean jacket had me feeling like the Jacksons. Throw them in the trash, wipe them down with a throwaway. Chopper shoot from long range, I call that bitch Golden State. War room ready, and I feel like Steve Bannon. Never had a brother. Chopper singing like the Hansons. Lock me up, throw away the key. I call that hibernation, supersonic flow. Sean Kemp, now I'm Gary Payton. Yeah, I'm so sick, and I threw away my doctor note. How I live in color had me changing like kaleidoscope. Beanie, Vici, then I told you where to hide it though. Holy Jesus Christ, I'm going nutty like the cashews. Had to preach the word like I'm Paul, Luke, and Matthew. Mark of the beat, same color as the tattoo. Flying through the air, I'm surfing on the altitude. Take his ass as church, beat it down and show them gratitude. Favorite color red, but I beat his ass black and blue. TNT Sports, big game, I'm just shacking food. Preaching in the pulpit, yeah, that's what pastors do.
Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death, like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. 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 Yeah, I'm fresh to death, like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe trotter. Double dribble, slam dunk, I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death, like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe trotter. Double dribble, slam dunk, I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Everything I touch turns to glitter, I'm a lucky charm. Fettuccine Alfredo, mixed it with the Parmesan. EBS coming in and ringing like a car alarm. Honey, I shrunk the kids about the size of a peppercorn. USA flag, and I stitched it with the Betsy Ross Baywatch Barbie. Then I hit her with the hats off. Frog man, Oculus, I had to take my glasses off. Sammy Sosa flow, yeah, I had to change color. I'm an acrobat, flip your ass like the Rainbow Bowlers. Captain Planet, Superman, I'm flying through the stratosphere. I can pop your top like a soda or a can of beer. Carter man jacket had me ballin' like the Cavaliers. You can catch Corona, but I'd rather have a Heineken. I had to check my watch, yeah, it's that time again. Stamping postcards, send them off with the mailman. 50 round clips, dropping shells like Michelangelo. Ninja Turtle flow, dripping blood in your pizza sauce. Yeah, I'm so cold, I'm Santa surfing in a Poconos. Just talk to Jesus and I think I caught the Holy Ghost. George Norris swag, hell yeah, I'm going coast to coast. 3 strikes you out like Adidas with the shell toes. Bullets sound like fireworks, chopper rip like Velcro. 7 for the half, but I got it for the elbow. Red wave, cutting walk the water like the hurricane. I used to sell Grammys, now I'm stinging with the Novocaine. AMC stock, had me going ape shit. Killed the deep state while I'm going on a date, bitch. Mar-a-Lago red chains closed, now I'm MAGA man. Backdoor deal, shoot your ass like the Taliban. Scary movie too, Jason Voorhees, I'm the son of Sam. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death, like I'm hopping down my casket.
Mr. Trump.
Yes. Welcome into the Dragon's Lair. Let me do a sound check, y'all. This one's going to be a classic. Let me do a sound check. I hope y'all like the thumbnail. Put a lot of thought into this one. Hold on. Let me do a sound check, y'all. Let me do a sound check. One moment, guys. One moment. Okay, yeah, the hot mic sound good, y'all. The hot mic sounds good. It's the call-in show, too. Y'all see the title. A brown man drafted by the Browns. Nobody noticed that? Am I the only one that noticed that? And yes, it's only 144,000 getting in, and that's what he got drafted at. 144, y'all. I had to put the extra stank on there because I'm doing a decode. And yes, Dr. Umar Johnson's daughter gets beat up live on IG. And allegedly, Dr. Umar is a deadbeat dad. But Dr. Umar is also a Pan-African. And like I said before, Pan-Africans and people who dress up in costumes get a lot of scrutiny these days. They do. You know, I call them costume guys. The big jury, the whips and chains. The whole Sanders family is still on the plantation. Because guess who they asking for money? And when they don't get them white checks, they spaz the fuck out and pull the racism card. We just seen Shannon Sharp Dick do it. Excuse my language, but this the late night conversation. It's the grown folks conversation. So these guys still on the plantation 500 years later. Nothing has ever changed, y'all. And I was just showing you because they not gonna show you. They're gonna hide all this stuff from you. Okay? They don't want you waking up to all this stuff. First of all. Second of all, a whole culture is on its way out the door. This is why I said they letting the last of the straight black man into the NFL. After him, ain't no more thugs. It's done and over with. Ain't no more Allen Iverson type builds. Allen Iverson, ShedeurSanders. Who else? A lot of people are responsible for that. That flashy stuff, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's kind of weird if you ask me. Let's pull this up because this is what Coach Prime said in an old tweet. I love what the Browns have done this offseason, but if I'm a young QB, ain't no way I'm going to Cleveland. I would pull an Eli Manning if possible. I believe Eli Manning's daddy said, fuck no, you ain't going to Cleveland, boy. You ain't going to Cleveland's a fucking dump. Let me be honest with you. Cleveland, I love the city, but you know how I get by the river. All these river cities stink. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's from the dead bodies being, put in the river. That's where a lot of people, mafia type people, they do their dirty work in that river. You know what I'm saying? The river is very dirty. And don't go in there and drink any water either. Don't drink that river water because you're going to end up looking like a catfish. Trust me. Your eyes go to the right to the side of your head, boy. But yeah, he really pulled this. Now the thing is, he got all these damn quarterbacks behind him, fam. If I'm not mistaken, Deshaun Watson had a charge on him too. And guess what? Guess who scrutinized Deshaun Watson? Yeah, Shannon Sharp Dick. Mm-hmm. He's a rapist, man. And I think it was 144,000 women came out on Deshaun Watson. So I'm about to call somebody because they wanted me to call them when I got on. This is the call-in show. Make sure you support the channel. Brown man, you don't think this was racist, yo? You don't think they waited for this? Because he was supposed to go to the Cowboys. He was supposed to go to Jerry Jones was supposed to pick him up. And the league said, nope, we go send this nigga to the Browns. And guess what? That'll be the last of the 144,000, fam. And what does this number represent? Because only a few of those, only a few's getting in. They shut the door with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all don't think this whole regime change got to do with politics? And when Trump tweeted that tweet, he put he put certain words in capitalized letters for a reason. Because these corporations deal with capitalism, y'all. Trump was sending this damn message like, hey, yeah, y'all are stupid. Keep the party going now. Keep the fucking part. Why not? But like I said, before it turns into a shit show, he might be playing arena football. You never know. But I hope he does good. I don't want to see the young man fail. Congratulations to him. But I'm gonna be honest with you. As much pride as I got, you go sit. You gonna be like, 144 pick to the Browns, and then I'm gonna look at my fucking skin and be pissed. Cleveland Indian, the black man from America, the brown man, the brown skin, Cleveland Indian, and then you get drafted. You get drafted at 144,000. Get the fuck out of here. Let me call. Who y'all want to call? We got a few. Put it in the comment. I got a few guests I could pull up on here. I got a few guests. I'm watching the Rockets game. The Rockets and Golden State. That's a good game. Y'all see what happened to Butler? I don't want to. Yeah. Let's call. You want to call Paul? Let's call Paul. Call Paul, see what he think. Are we straight on the volume? I think we straight on the volume. Yeah, I think we straight. Yeah. I don't think Paul answering. Well, let's call Dre. All my friends are sports analysts, but I'm gonna give y'all. They gonna give y'all the rundown.
What's going on, bro?
Brody, are you busy?
I'm at home. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm live, man. I had sent you that link to the title, man. I'm live with the family, so man. Hey, you don't think that was racist? Brown man drafted by the Browns?
Nah, man, not at all. Because you guys saying he's replacing Deshaun Watson. You know what I mean? They're really kind of making a statement with that.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Jerry Jones was gonna pick him up, man. So he go to Dallas, but
Why though? They don't need a quarterback. No way. Like a lot of 90% of NFL teams do not need a quarterback. The only ones that was going to pick it was the Browns, Steelers, or maybe the 49ers. Because Brock Purdy, you know what I mean? Like anybody can play in that system. But yeah, man, he went to the right spot, man. If it wasn't there, it was going to be the Steelers.
your boy, what's his name?
Tomlin.
No, not a quarterback. What's his Sierra husband?
You talking about Russ?
Yeah, Russell Wilson. Yeah.
It's the only thing that made sense, man. But he ain't even there no more. He's at the I think where'd he go? Like the Giants or somewhere.
Oh yeah, he did get picked up by the Giants.
But man, it's a good move.
All right, yeah, man. I just want to,
I'll check it out, man.
All right, bet. Yeah, I just wanted y'all to see everybody's analytics on this because I thought I was tripping. I said, damn, because they was on some racist type shit, and then I was like, damn, a brown man get drafted by the Browns?
they did make a statement like you're just not gonna play with that NFL shield like that. This ain't the NBA. You just don't play with the NFL shield like that. They made a statement. They did.
Man, they done with that nigga shit, ain't they?
Yeah, but they never been about it. Like even since Kaepernick, like they wasn't about to allow that. You know what I mean? Them to control the narrative of what they want to do. I'm gonna pick the team I'm gonna go to. Ain't no way. Ain't doing that in the NFL. So they made an example out of them.
You think that was right though?
No, but it just goes to show, like, them 32 organizations, like, they got the power to control whatever they want. Whether you Dion, Shannon Sharp, it don't matter.
Yeah, man. So you think he really got humbled this time? Like, you think he really gonna like take off in that?
Because imagine this: you put yourself in his shoes. You supposed to go 10th overall. No more than 10th overall. You end up in the 5th round, lose all that money. You gotta understand. Yes, they made an example out of him. It's no other way.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Yeah, cause you know what he said, he's done with that rapping shit too. You hearing what he said? He said I ain't rapping no more.
It's like it's a humbling, but yeah, we'll dive into it, bro. Let me tap you in like 30 minutes.
All right, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be on here for a while. Yeah, just tap in with me later, fam.
Okay.
But I like his assessment. It's called Peasy. You know how I think. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird that they picked him up like that. Like, nigga, the Browns are doo-doo. But hopefully he could bring him back. He might be able to bring him back. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Peasy ain't answering either. So I'm gonna go with Peasy. He's all right. We gonna call. I think we got one more. Oh yeah, let's call Birdman right quick. I bet his numbers are. No.
What's up, Brody?
Brody, what's going on, family?
Shit, nothing at work.
Yeah, you got time to talk?
Shit, give me like about 10 minutes and I'm gonna call you right back.
All right, bro.
Okay then.
Yeah, he gonna have to call me back. Now, let's continue with the show though. But I think it's kind of funny. I don't. He could have went to any other teams, but the Browns just seem like a. It seemed like a damn insult. You know what I'm saying? After it's like they trolling, but people don't really see the inside joke. You know what I'm saying? Because the NFL, they always gonna stand their ground. Trust me. Man, them NFL, man, they still some of America's wealthiest owners, man. Like, and they not gonna have no Negro in there screwing shit up. But like I said, look at the history of the Browns, man. The Browns, don't have quarterbacks that go very far. But we're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see. Because the thing is, if he wear that big ass chain on a damn football field and a Brian Urlacher hit his ass, that chain go fucking pop. And he's not supposed to be having a big ass chain on anyway underneath his helmet. But I bet you he gonna be the first Negro to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. He gonna stuff that chain inside that damn shoulder pads, and then a motherfucker gonna hit him, and that chain gonna turn into a damn tattoo. Come on, man. So the thing is, he's done with the rapping. We'll give him a clap. clap on that. We gotta grill these young kids because the thing is, he should have been humble on the way already in there. Why wasn't he humble? All you know what I'm saying? Who fed him this damn lifestyle? And like I said, he's the last of the 144,000. Ain't the NFL ain't letting no more uh guys that personify themselves like this into the NFL, man. And this is due to drug gang culture. It ain't got nothing to do with no racist stuff, man. We all know young black men died to the hands of rap music, y'all. This nigga probably never warmed up a cup of noodles in his life. You see what I'm saying? This is why we doing part 3. But shouts out to the family. They all made it in the NFL, but man, if they keep on going that hip hop route, you know, it's not gonna look good for them, fam. Because like I said, rich football players love to hump, spend money on, you know what I'm saying? Extra horny. Go, you know what I'm saying? That whole type of lifestyle would interfere with your whole layout. Okay? And yes, they was raised by a good parent, but he instilled bad habits into their heads, man. The rap trap is officially phasing out. And it's already phased out because they have already made it out of a museum. People are criticizing this man, saying that he should have stayed in college. Yes, he should have stayed in college one more year, y'all. And he would have definitely got a first round pick, a first, second. You know what I'm saying? But he's golly, man. I don't see what the rush is if you already fucking rich. And now you're gonna have to sit on the bench. You see what you're not gonna be able to even play on Saturday. He might sit on the bench, you know what I'm saying? Legs get rusty, get stiff. The only time he playing is in practice. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just like these Cooper Flag, just like Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag, he's good as hell, but the thing is, oh shit, he just popped his somebody just popped their knee. His knee almost went out. Damn. Oh, I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game too. Damn, Brody's knee almost went out. Hey, sheesh. Trying to celebrate. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker be celebrating after the game, pop his knee right before the championship game. Pop his whole fucking hammy. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, stupid dumb shit like that. Motherfucker put up 38 points, scored the last basket, and during the celebration, he pops his kneecap before the championship game. Oh. Real life shit, man. Next level shit. You see LeBron? He's on the radar too. You know, Brown. He's a brown man too. All these brown men I got on this screen is on target. Yes, they under target. They on radar. Just let you know. Here go another one, y'all. We have to go over this because this is a pivotal time in American history. We have never witnessed this much fuckery in an NFL draft. You could call it whatever you want to call it. I know what it is. It's a civilization fading to black. That's what it is. And if the rich white man is passing out the checks and he don't want that shit, he's the boss man. If he don't want certain type of behavior coming to his place of establishment, guess what? He's not gonna want you. He's gonna send you a message. You might be qualified for the job, but mentally you're not all the way there. That's what they said. The thing is, how they set it up is, how old is he? How old is ShedeurSanders? Somebody said he was 35, allegedly. I heard that this morning. Hold on, huh? He 20. Damn, he 23 years old. God damn. Well, is he gonna be a fit man? He might as well be a fit man. Damn, I didn't know he's that old. That nigga's old, fam. He was supposed to have been out of it. That's why he bugging out. But the thing is, oh man, y'all crazy, y'all. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all on some next level shit tonight. y'all really on some next level shit tonight. Now let's see what this says, man. Y'all crazy. See, I see the symbolism behind what's going on. This was a whole humiliation ritual, fam. So yeah, he just did his Heinrich of Biff ritual. Okay, and every 144,000 have to do a Heinrich of Biff ritual. They have to go into the simulation, and they gotta come away. They gotta find a way out real quick. And they dipped his ass in that water, and they brung his ass back out. So he's initiated, but can he stand the test of time? So he might develop when he's 30. You know what I'm saying? He might be fully developed when he's 30. Because like Trump said, he has a phenomenal physique. Didn't he say he was a phenomenal? Boy, he talk like a goddamn doctor. He talk like Dr. Kevorkian. He's a fine specimen, I might add. Shouts out to Mr. T. But like I said, I believe that's why he got drafted. Trump made that goddamn phone call, for real. For real, I'm be honest with you. It ain't have nothing to do with him. Trump made that phone call to Roger Goodell. He said, God damn it, if you don't let that blackie in, I'm going to hit you with a tariff. And he put it in capital letters. Yeah, Deion Sanders made that phone call to Trump. I'm telling you. I'll tell you right. I'll tell you what happened. They ain't going to say that shit. When Trump tweets, shit get done. This didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Trump, but did they thank Trump? No. They didn't thank Trump. Just like when they put the Neuralink device in your head, you think they go thank Elon? No, they go thank God, stupid. All right, let's read. This is one of the most craziest drafts there will ever be. So many uncertainties around Colorado. And if I'm not mistaken, Colorado got a bad history. Is it Colorado? That damn airport? I heard there was like a CIA bunker in Colorado. They, things of that nature. So when they want to do experiments, they do them in Denver, Colorado. And we all heard about that damn demonic ass airport in Denver, Colorado. So, and then you got a lot of shootings going on, covert shootings going on in Denver, Colorado. But yes, as you can see, another experiment came out of Denver, Colorado. Kobe, Denver. Am I not mistaken? Didn't Kobe get caught in Denver? So why are all these magical things coming out of Denver or the state of Colorado? And what is a Negro doing in Colorado anyway? Ain't they supposed to be Eskimos or, Vikings and shit? Anyway, let's read. Uncertainties around Colorado's QB Deion Sanders' son, ShedeurSanders, because actually he shredded his career by going to the Browns. Man, I'm telling you right now, I would have said, with the ego I got, I would have said the Browns. Man, I would have looked at my skin and said, motherfucker, I'm already fucking brown. Motherfucker, I get drafted to the fucking Browns. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Are y'all not understanding what I'm saying? Because it just looks, y'all might say it's racist, but it's on the line of like, I guess it's on the line of just trolling. Like we about to prove a point and then they twist the dagger. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's seeing that dagger go in on this one. I said, nobody's picking this up. Well, I would have said the Browns. And I would have went in the bathroom mirror and looked at my skin. I said, damn, I'm already drafted by the fucking Browns. Boy. And he's the last of the 144,000, family. I'm telling you. They ain't letting no Negroes get in. They tired of his shit. And they tired of rap culture is dead, y'all. Okay? We told you about the Negro Project. It's a whole scientific project behind this stuff. And everybody know that's what we was looking at. How this Negro is going to react to a certain type of scrutiny because we are the creators of the African American Negro. The same people that scrutinize him are the same people that created him, family. Yes, the small hats are the ones that created the Negro. You see? Y'all might think he's a Yankee, but he's really a Jewish man. And like I said before, they had their first hands on Africans that they brought over here and natives that were already here. So they got their hands in both pots, man. So what you see right now from people like him, they are African Americans, y'all. And you could tell a native from this land versus an African American. Okay? I'm just giving you the breakdown on why you see so many inconsistencies in the so-called black community. But this was wild when I seen this, y'all. This was wild. His father said, "No way, I ain't going to Cleveland." Hey, the thing is, his father would have ripped that con. He said his father, you know what Prime Time would have did if he would have got drafted to Cleveland? He probably would have said, "Man, I ain't going. Fuck that. I wouldn't go. You wouldn't throw me into that damn loophole like that. He's not gonna be able to play every Sunday. This nigga want to play every Sunday. He should have just went back to Colorado, y'all. What the hell's the rush to get to the NFL? What's so special about the NFL, man? That you have to. I think we got. Oh, what's up, Brody? When did you just comment? What time is it? How long I been talking? Oh, that was 2 minutes ago. I hope I didn't miss you. Something about demonic blue horses at Denver airport that's supposed to represent something. Yeah, it's supposed to represent Shannon Sharp, big ass nose, his big ass bell pepper nose. That's what it supposed because damn Shannon Sharp, he played for Denver Broncos too. And I said, damn, this nigga look just like the symbol. Also, comments don't show until like 3 or 4 minutes. Man, I noticed that, man. You know, they don't like real content. The algorithms pick this stuff up my shit might go through every blue moon, you know what I'm saying? But not like it should be. Who we got on? Okay. Shouts out to Donna Dammit. I like that name. Shouts out to Donna Dammit. She shared the content on X. And shouts out to the folks on X watching. Yeah, this is the call-in show, and this is the 144,000 because he is the last Negro of this type of build to get into the NFL, y'all. So you ain't gonna see no more type of John Morant motherfuckers coming in, Anthony Edwards type Negroes. You know what I'm saying? They good athletes. You know what I'm saying? You know they good athletes, and they dress nice, but the mentality is fading to black, y'all. This is why they put the hip hop museum up already. And I told y'all, didn't Dr. Umar have something to do with the hip hop museum? Yes, he did. And we go into why his daughter got her ass beat on IG. It was probably because of her father. Because her father is an alleged deadbeat, just like Anthony Edwards. And Anthony Edwards, he just cashed his baby mama out. Yeah. They say players go to the Brown like a graveyard. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. You see all these brown people right here? Brown man drafted by the Browns. There is a whole concept behind the brown man and why this brown man got drafted by the Browns. Now, the thing is, I say it's game over because they're making a mockery out of it now. That's why I said it's game over. Like, man, I'm for real. I'm for real. If I was Sanders, I call him Shredder Samuels because he shredded up his career, y'all. He go to the Browns and he ain't gonna get no play. Like I said, who's all on the Browns? Because I pulled this up right here on the internet. And if you tell me he got to sit up behind all these motherfuckers quarterbacks, they got 5 quarterbacks. You tell me they got 5 fucking quarterbacks, and I could be playing every fucking Sunday in Colorado. You get the fuck up out of here. Hold on, I'm about to look this up. Oh yeah. Oh fuck that shit. Oh hell no. Fuck that shit. He can make more money off being monetized at Colorado. Man, he go get a small ass fucking starter check, a rookie check. Hold on. Let's pull this. Y'all want me to screen share this shit? We gonna be on here for a few hours, y'all. I might have to go take a smoke break while we watch some shit. Make sure you support the channel. It's my birthday today too. Make sure you hit the damn cash. It's my birthday. I'll put that on everything. Hold on. AI was the worst influence in sports. Yeah, AI fucked a lot of people's heads up, man. If you don't know how to use AI is going to use you. And that's what you see happening now. I don't see what the rush was to get put in the 5th. What the fuck is the rush for? And the NFL was trying to tell his ass to stay in college. So he gonna go all the way to Cleveland, where it's cold as fuck. He might get stacked. See, the thing is, he can. Oh my God, what is he gonna do in Cleveland, man? You know how much money you gonna have to spend going back and forth to these damn other cities. He want to go to where it's hot, not cold. Well, he did play in Colorado, but damn. But he loved to play football. Don't get me wrong, but he's not gonna get any playing time behind these quarterbacks, yo. He's just not. But who wants to sit behind an alleged rapist? Hell no, man. You got me fucked up, man. This shit, wow, man. This shit. Why would you want to sit behind Deshaun Watson? And he got all. You tell me this man accused of sexual assault, and you got me sitting behind him? Come on, man. AI Allen Iverson was the worst influence in basketball sports. Yeah. Let me pull up some shit. Because you're right, bro. It's AI culture, man. We all was influenced at one point. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like we just all godly and fucking Puritans and shit. No, we was all influenced, but it's a blessing to be able to talk about how fucked up we was, and we got out of it. We got out. We was the last generation to get out of it. You know that, right? Anything before or after that, all I could do is say Vinny Vinny Vici, buddy. Yeah, Vinny Vinny Vici. Because David Stern did not like Allen Iverson. We came out looking like a fucking thug. It's that Allen Iverson culture, and they did not like that. LeBron James still with that Allen Iverson culture. He still wear a do-rag. Allen Iverson, no. LeBron James still wears a do-rag and a hat, yo. And I said, man, LeBron James is still influenced. You know who LeBron James' daddy is? LeBron James' father is P. Diddy and Jay-Z, y'all. He was groomed at a very young age. Okay? He was groomed at a very young age. LeBron James never had a childhood, y'all. He never had a childhood. That's why he act the way he do. Like a fucking big ass baby. And the thing is, a nigga that big shouldn't be playing basketball. LeBron James should be playing football, family. A 6'8" fucking Brian Urlacher running down the fucking court, slamming the ball at the age of fucking 58. You got me fucked up. Now, they didn't want this. When Allen Iverson came out, they did not want the braids, the cornrows, none of that, y'all. They didn't want no niggas wearing do-rags, no, none of that, family. This is when the And One tapes was popping. But this where Shamardo Samuels get all this shit from. And I'm tired of pronouncing his name because he got a weird ass name. His name ain't no different than Sharkeisha. I had to show y'all one more thing because y'all need to know what's going on. This CB4 culture, fam. I told you who they was emulating. His daddy emulating CB4. Or was CB4 emulating the daddy? And the thing is, it's like these men nowadays in this culture, man, they even told you with the homo thug. the homo thug, even in the Boondocks. They told you about this in the Boondocks too. But guess what? Every time they finish doing they do dirties, see, Allen Iverson, he got in trouble too, I believe, before he went to the NBA. They always get into some type of trouble because it builds a storyline. You have to have a storyline when it comes to these iconic figures. Okay, so if they're not fucked up, uh, the storyline is gonna be boring. Okay, it just is what it is. The storyline is gonna be hella boring. Uh, and it's weird. Let's pull this up because when you tie this to the 144,000 and the Brotherhood, guess what? It was a whole humiliation ritual, y'all. The name is the Brotherhood. Guess what? Guess what NFL stands for? Niggers for life. Niggers for life. And the owners have to abide by that code. Now, once upon a time, they did not want to integrate the blacks into NFL politics. No. But once they inserted the Negro slave onto the field against the white men, they start winning. Because allegedly, scientifically, the black man has dominant genes. Some say the black man got dominant genes over the white man. And some say the white man has more dominant genes than the black man. But in this world, it balances each other out. So, yes, you have the dumb jock Negro versus the Zionists, the scientists, the technological, the nerd versus the athlete, okay? And what you see now is called Revenge of the Nerds, family. You think this athlete know how to fucking drive a Tesla? Hell no. Because we already seen Elijah Gilbert's wrap his motherfucking Cybertruck around the tree. See, he supposed to be wrapping it with paint, but he wrapped that bitch around a fucking tree. And we went over that fucking episode. Guess who else, damn it? See, niggas shouldn't be driving Teslas. And we did the Tesla versus Ford truck. And guess what? That Ford truck, Ford tough out this bitch. He would have survived. See, the thing is, if he would have got in a crash in a Ford pickup, he probably had a minor cut. But in this bitch, he almost melted. He almost fucking melted. Smoke inhalation, all that, man. For what? So you could drive a big ass roadblock? Whips and chains. Whips and chains. And this is a real picture of Charleston White. This is a real picture of a slave, man. I think Charleston White is a time traveler. I call him time traveler. So yeah, let's go into some hold on, I might have had something else for y'all. Oh yeah, the humiliation ritual. And it's all done by the papacy, family. And the reason why we call it the papacy, because back in those days, you had the mausoleum where you had Daniel fighting a lot. That was their football shit, but it was all controlled by the papacy. So when you see niggas jumping around because they got a deal from the slave master, whoop-de-doo. Why are you calling these people racist, first of all? If that's where you're getting your fucking checks from. And the thing is, Black Hollywood, the white man ain't cashing out no checks no more. Harvey Weinstein ain't cashing out no checks. Everybody getting a humiliation ritual done to him right now. And guess what? It's fading to black or brown, I should say. Yeah, brown means doo-doo. Going to the Browns means you going to the shitter. Okay? The nuts, the ball sack is brown. And they really did. Look, watch. They really dropped the nut sack on live TV. Let's pull it up. They really did. Cleveland dropped their nuts on everything, getting Schroeder in the 5th round. Let's see. I'm telling you, they got a pair of brown nuts at this damn event. And I said, damn, they really trolling. They are really trolling, family. Look, brown nuts. Brown nuts at this damn draft event. Going to the damn Browns. And you know what those nuts means? Them nuts mean you go get sacked, family. You go get sacked. You don't see the symbolism with this humiliation ritual? And he jumping around like a damn cockroach because he don't know what type of simulation he in. Boy, I bet them oligarchs got a big old laugh over this shit because I know I did. And I'm still laughing as we speak. But every Negro in America think he went 100 years ahead of everybody else. No, he set you back five. This nigga set y'all back 500 years, man. That's why they dropped the nuts at the event. Oh my God. Oh my, I gotta get off this planet. I gotta get away. Because if I don't, y'all gonna pull me in this bitch. Y'all ever heard of the crab in a bucket mentality? Hell no. And we gonna see why they have to call on their God every 5 seconds when something don't go their way. Now the thing is, you got people out here really struggling with shit. And what fucking the sun done let the fucking gnat in this bitch. Hey man. God damn, man. Look at small ass gnat. What was I saying? Yeah. They dropped the nuts, y'all. They dropped the nuts.
They're not televising half these sets or anything. The camera is on stage right now. There are multiple people on stage. We have not seen that yet. There's no way. There's no way this can.
Boy. This ain't the only stuff we got. And you heard what his daddy said. Ain't no way I'm going to the fucking Browns. But you sent your son there. Pause. Now let's sync this up. Let's sync this up. Let me get a drink of water, man, because we about to go in, family. Bro, I was thinking. Oh yeah, this episode is brought to you by Mar-a-Lago Red Theaters. Okay. If you want your commercial featured on my channel, just hit me up. You already got the line. We already connected. Now look, ain't this what God did to his son? God said, ain't no way I'm going down there. So he sent his only begotten son to do the dirty work, to be the sacrificial lamb. He sent his son on a kamikaze mission to Cleveland, y'all. He did the same thing the Father did to the Son. This is why they keep on calling on God. This is why they keep on God this, God that. Why does the Bible say only 144,000 will be saved? The term before the throne is figurative of the place of comfort or paradise. Yes, these slaves are in comfort and in paradise, but their soul is in turmoil. Thus, the 144,000 represent the complete number of the martyred saints. So these 144 have been slain already, family. Didn't I say this was a dead generation that has been slain already? Didn't I say when a new regime comes in, the old one fades away? Yes, what you're witnessing is an old lifestyle that's fading away. Now, some of the things that we used to do, you remember it vaguely, but now you look back and say, man, that was fucking toxic. I don't believe I was really doing that. These people are still doing what we stopped doing fucking 20, 30 years ago. They're still doing it. And now they're getting in trouble. Okay? They all getting in trouble. Blackface. You see? And they mock you too. Why? Because it's funny. It's because America is suffering from this thing we call Negro fatigue, formerly known as chronic Negro fatigue syndrome. This is why I said ShedeurSanders would be the last one to close the door on that type of behavior, fam. You don't think and every color of the spectrum is fed up with chronic Negro fatigue syndrome. I'm telling you, there's a thing called Trump syndrome, Trump derangement syndrome. These are real uh, clinical studies that are affecting the human brain. Okay, and it needs to be dealt with quick. And the thing is, when you're dealing with social Darwinism, how else do you do it? You publicly humiliate the Godhead. Some people think ShedeurSanders is God, but you're not ever going to be bigger than the NFL. The NFL, come on, man. Really? Really? And the smart ones know not to do it, okay? Ain't no way. Because the thing is, they could call you in for a physical and say, here, man, take this. You're under contract, nigger. Yeah. Get him out of here and replace him with an android that looks just like him. Slide in the room, Bobby. There he is. Come on, man. Some of them motherfuckers, what's his name? DeMar Hamlin. Some say that ain't the real DeMar Hamlin. Some say that's a carbon copy, fam. Some say he died on the field. But when you're ushering in a new world of Zionism, yes, you could get away with a body double. You could get away with a clone. Organs be gutted out, and your replacement would be an AI bot on the field that looked just like you in a skin suit made of carbon 666. Well, we in trouble, man. And the Bible don't lie either. This is why I'm able to sync all this stuff together, including the rest of those who were to come out of the great tribulation, fam, aka Babylonian culture. These are two different motherfuckers. All right? I'm just letting you know. Because the saints never made it out the great tribulation. There's two different sets of 144,000, fam. Which one are you? I don't want to be no fucking hell no. I ain't no martyr saint. This is why they formulated a group called the No Nots. It's a political group called the No Nots. Those are Gnostics that know what the fuck going on in the simulation, and they just play along. Okay, they just play along. You know who's a member of the No Nots? Trump. I tell you, he's the member. It's a political group. Dead serious. Go look it up. Go look it up. For real, they just go around knowing everything, but shit, if everybody else dumb, they go capitalize off of it. They can sit here and tell you the truth, all in your damn face. If you don't fucking get it, oh well. And that's how it's designed too. It ain't nothing you could do about it because everybody wakes up on their own time. But obviously, they had to hurry up and humble Shredder Samuels real quick before he shredded his career up like fucking Shredder. Because he's a fucking Ninja Turtle. He a goat, man. But I'll tell you, these people are real like cartoons, fam. Trying to uphold a narrative that has faded away 10 years ago. Black Hollywood was on its way out 10 years ago. And guess what carried these celebrities? The internet, fam. The internet saved their ass. Probably like 144,000 of them. Yes, they've been making money off the internet. Slightly after the internet came out, they was already monetized, y'all. Yes, they was. They was already getting the money. Now, since their empire has fallen, they back on the internet with us. They stealing all the damn money from us. Why are celebrities that's supposed to be on TV on the internet? They designed it to be that way. They set the algorithm up to be that way. And if you're not breaking this stuff down, it's going to be hard to escape. That's the whole thing. Is for these archons to keep you inside the simulation. I'll call them the Men in Black. Yes, I'll call them the Men in Black. They go by many names. Beelzebub. Beelzebub deals with the Lord of the Flies because Beelzebub probably got 144,000 in his beehive. And like I said, the cross is the beehive is an old symbol than the Christian cross. Christians used to worship the beehives before the cross. Go ask your pastor, and if he don't know, that ain't a real pastor. Go ask a pastor, what does beehives symbolize in Christianity? And if he don't know what the fuck you talking about, hey, leave the fucking church, dude. Leave the fucking church. Y'all have never heard of the Masonic Beehive? This is the Masonic Beehive right here, y'all. And it's based off hive mind technology. The queen bee is basically the lord of the flies or the landlord via Neuralink. So everything that happens outside the beehive, she's able to remote view through all the bees. This is what Christ represented when he died at 33rd degree. This is the Masonic Beehive, fam, and it's set up like the ancient Tower of Babylonian. But it's really the quantum computer. It's really a big quantum computer, as you can see the rings around this beehive, and that's your flat Earth ring map. That's your Saturnalia uh, knowledge right there. Because when you're dealing with the beehive, you see the gold trims or the gold fringes, and the fringes represent saturation. Everything saturated. You see these ball. You see this ball sack right here. Let me pull up this ball sack. Let's pull up the ball sack because, like I said, Cleveland Cleveland really dropped their nuts. Hold on. Why is my screen? I did remove the other fucking shit. Hold on. Let me remove his ass. Let me add this. Yeah. You see the saturated ball sack right here? The old wrinkly nut sack? Look.
Yeah, they just drafted Gabriel. But why are there cameras on stage? And why are there cameras looking at Browns fans right
No, the Browns fans are pissed, yo. The Brown fans are pissed that they picked up that they didn't need no fucking quarterback. They wasted a pick, man. So what's all the fucking hype about? If the Brown fans are not happy about this shit, you know who's happy? Black people. So they're gonna let black people be happy about it because guess what? Black people spend the most money on rap culture. That's why Trump was like, "Are you stupid?" Trump's a businessman, and Shredder, he has a lot of pizzazz. But I think his pizzazz is not going to get him no playing time. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be screaming for Shredder to get on the field. People are going to, matter of fact, they're going to boycott. Mark my words. Mark my words. It's going to get so bad in Cleveland, they're going to boycott Shredder to be on that field, man. Over all them quarterbacks that done established themselves from a rookie to 10-year, 12-year. You know what I'm saying? They go expect this man to, because the thing is, if because he go have to get traded to another team eventually, but he'll always be a second QB to the first QB if he don't have like a breakout or good luck season. But the thing is, he could have built way more hype at Colorado, and you know it would have been heaven from there. But now he in hell, and especially in a damn city like damn Cleveland. And you better not get caught in no, man. I'm telling you, you wear that shit around Cleveland, get caught, man. They'll follow you around. That's what I'm saying. They'll follow you from the stadium to your fucking house in Cleveland, y'all. Man, they put him in the wrong spot. They ain't gonna say, man, too much. They basically ruined his career. And his daddy, you fucking know it. Because his daddy know it, of course his daddy know it. His daddy would have been better off having him at Colorado. But yeah, he the last of the 144,000. And they gonna make an example out of him. Because they already made an example out of him. They already made an example out of him too. Okay? They made an example out of all these disgruntled Negroes. And like I said, they gonna be the first ones to get the fucking chip. And they gonna turn all these niggas into an android. And guess what? Ain't gonna be no more blackies on the field. They're gonna have androgynous football players. I don't know if you seen that. What is that? What is that game off of? We used to play it on Sega. It was like a monster football game, but they had different type of. I'm about to pull this up. Mutant League, man. Let's pull that up. You remember that, bro? I'm gonna tell you what's good after. Yeah, after this, let's pull up that game, Mutant League. I'm gonna show y'all what they about to do. Because it's already bad enough they made the football players, get that yabba dabba do. And some people's heart popped on live television. Yeah, some people's heart popped on. We seen people's heart pop on live television, fam. Let me add this to the screen because I'm gonna show you what they gonna turn these boys into. Y'all remember this game on Sega, this Mutant League Football? I know y'all remember that game. And they telling you what they gonna do to these motherfuckers in the 90s. In the 90s. See, this strong black man, he used to play football. But when they injected him with that snake oil, now he's Mutant League. You see how fast that can happen overnight? You see how they can spook you overnight? They turn him into a mutant. Anytime you get turned into a cartoon, it's about over, family. Okay? Once you get turned into this, a goat, once you get turned into Peter Pan, it's over. Okay? They call him the goat. Okay? They call Moloch the goat. Shannon Sharp called himself the goat. Who's the goat? The goat is the kid. The goat is also the horny goat. The horny weed. Okay? You smoke the weed, you get the horny. And the thing is, there was a time that they said that when the black man smoked weed, he get real aggressive and horny around white women. We already went over the science behind the black man's brain in America. Okay? It's the same project, but they get turned into mutants eventually. Okay? Once you get subjugated to this type of transhumanism, you're fucked. That means you're condemned. You're condemned. And what if you break? What is condemn? Condemn means condom. You putting a cap over everything. The condom is the cap over the damn head, over the knowledge. It's called capitalism. It's also called condemnation. That means you're bound to hell. That sperm ain't going nowhere, fam. It's shooting in the condom. Is going back in your fucking pee hole, dude. You think them fucking sperm want to go back in the pee hole? That's why a lot of y'all niggas take the condoms off. Just like Shannon Sharp. What did Shannon Sharp sick ass say? He wanted that gravy baby on his man, I ain't want to talk about this no more. Because he's a sick fucking bastard and he needs to be in jail. Did y'all see fucking Shannon Sharp on his late night show? Like nothing ever happened. Schooling talking about Shredder Samuels. Boy, he was on his late night show criticizing Sanders. But if this motherfucker ain't the biggest hypocrite right now in America, I don't know what. I don't know what. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad right there. That's bad. That is bad. I don't know what we gonna do because the rap culture is dead, obviously. all the old entertainers have been slain, and they was trying to slay this one. They was really trying to slay this one, but I think he slayed himself. Okay, I think he really slayed himself. His dad slayed him. He's a good dude. In his heart, he's a good dude, but in his mind, he's young Dolph. But I'm gonna take his word for it that he said he was gonna quit rapping and focus on football. But at this point, man, at this point, you never know what's going. You don't know if you're gonna get injured or what. I say you just continue to do both. Just continue to do both, man. This nigga said he was gonna quit it. He don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you love to do, that's what you love to do. Don't let monkeys like this talk you out of that. Even though rap culture might be on its way out, it don't mean you can't find the next rap artist or promote another label or so, build another empire. But he want to be the rapper. I just don't understand. Boy, y'all niggas are stupid, man. Boy, y'all can be so much smarter with the stuff y'all got. But y'all decide to buy Cybertrucks and act like Twisted Metal. Now the thing is, would you buy your 17-year-old, 18-year-old son a fucking Cybertruck? Does that sound like a responsible father to you? Hell no. Man, the stuff that's going on in America right now, I don't know if we gonna be able to recover because there ain't a lot left. Some say it's just only 144,000. I'm not sure. At this point, I'm not sure. But one thing I am for sure is we sure do know who the enemy is. So let's pull up some more footage.
Right now, again, there's another camera looking at a Browns fan. The cameras are everywhere right now. Usually they're just wandering around looking for random things. Yeah, this is not normal. This is not.
So yeah, they dropped the ball sack on him. They dropped the net sack on him, y'all. I got some more footage. Who? Donna, damn it, shared it again. Shuts out. Oh, she shared the other one. Yeah, thanks for sharing the content, Miss Dammit. Let's see what else I have for y'all. Yeah, let's pull up this. Remember what we said about that prankster? They caught the prankster too. They caught the prankster. His name is Mickey Looms. Oh, that ain't his real name. Hold on, man. I'm tripping. That ain't his real name. He said that was. Hold on. This is who it was. Let's pull it up, man. I thought his real name was Mickey Looms, man. Hold on.
What does that mean?
Hey, is this Shedeur?
Where is it?
This is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing? This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
I had his
Good, how are you, man?
They got his ass.
We have. It's been a long wait, man. We're gonna take you with our next pick right here, man.
See, how in the hell, and I done heard people say the craziest things, y'all, about this white kid doing this shit. I'm like, bro, man, they asking for the arrest of this kid. Man, for real. I done heard all kind of. Hold on, but I done heard all kind of. Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for something. Yeah, I heard all kind of stuff about black people doing something to this damn kid, man. Like they calling for the arrest of this kid, all that, but I'm pretty sure it was like an inside job. Like, damn, it was just a joke. But a lot of people not having it. A lot of people not having it, but he ain't gonna get in trouble for that. I don't think he gonna get in trouble for that.
Hey, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about
that. Nothing. Oh shit, man! They had this dude on for a magic carpet ride. Boy, they had this boy floating like a ladder. Oh man, y'all don't think this shit, man? Cause this some bizarre shit. We ain't never seen this happen to a prospect at all. We've never seen this happen to a prospect, y'all.
What does that mean? What? What did he say? I don't know. How you gonna ask us what it means and you was on the phone? You heard that?
He said you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that.
Oh shit! Somebody said that white boy should be arrested and put away for life, man. Like, man, the black folks really want that white dude arrested, man. Oh my god, look at him, man. Mushroom tip. He's fucking pissed. That nigga mushroom tip is pissed. Oh my god. And the damn thing is they know the execs ain't gonna play his ass because he gotta sit behind all these three. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 quarters right there. Oh my god. So man, I'm gonna be honest with you. They go basically like if they getting blown out. Cleveland was getting blown out at one time like hella crazy. I don't know if they was. I know they was like the suck. They might have been the suckiest team last year. What was they rank? What was they ranked last year? They was ranked last, weren't they? They was ranked last, wasn't they? Hold on. What was Cleveland's ranked last year? Damn, they was 3-14, Mm-hmm. Titans 3-14, Browns 3-14. Suckiest team in the NFL, y'all. And all these quarterbacks, they trying to go to another team. This is why they call it the Browns, because the doo-doo is brown. Doo-doo brown. Yeah, don't call it the Browns for no reason. Okay? But it was just kind of odd to me that the racial tension was getting talked about and the Browns called him up and he was like, yeah, you're getting drafted to the Browns. And I said, I'd have went in the bathroom and looked at my skin, and I'd have been like, God already drafted me by the Browns. I'm already Browns. I didn't want to go to this team, sir. I didn't want to go to this team, Andy Milonakis. But guess what? Your ass on your way to cold ass Cleveland. And don't be riding around like you Mr. Dope Boy in them Cleveland streets, because they're going to have your ass. For real. They don't give a fuck if you the quarterback or not out that bitch. Okay? Tell you that right now. Fam. But they played a big prank on this dude. Now let's go into what's her name, man? Dr. Umar's daughter get beat up on live IG, fam. Live IG, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Come on. Get in the street. Let them put up. You had your one. Go. Yeah, she did. Ain't shit on my face, bitch. Never been pussy. You had your one. Go. Y'all gotta let her have it. This is my first fight. First fight.
That's her first fight, y'all. That's her first fight. Why couldn't Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony fight it out like this? Some people are asking that question. We haven't had any updates on that case like in 4 or 5 days, y'all. Y'all notice that? That shit been dead quiet. You had a lot of white folks mad at Jeff Metcalf. Yeah, calling him weak, calling him a pussy. Yeah, he ain't shit. He's a weak cuck. All of that, yeah. All of that talk, man. They talking about Jeff Metcalf, Austin Metcalf's daddy. I think he put an end to all that. I think he really put an end to that case. And people are like, man, I'm not defending this shit. I'm not even talking for real. Dead serious. I think that's what's happening, man. Buyer's remorse from the supremacists. They're like, man, this ain't the right case to do it. The nigger has too much leverage this time. It's really nothing we could do. You know, if it doesn't go our way, we'll get him on the next one. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, they go magnify the case, y'all. They go magnify it every time, but they'll have a similar case down the street. You won't hear from that case. You'll hear from the one that they want you to hear from. Now let's get into.
First, that bitch had me on the ground. No, bro, I wanted a second round, bro. She had me on the fucking ground.
She said she wanted the second round. So she'll be on Bad Girls Club with Natalie Nunn. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Basically, now you crazy. Now you just pimping her out for content, because this her humiliation ritual, y'all. Anytime you see a rising star come online like this, just out of fucking nowhere, believe me, there's a humiliation ritual coming up behind that shortcut, okay? It just is what it is. And the humiliation rituals are on live and direct. Yeah, I'm about to end the show, y'all. I hope y'all got the logistics of everything that's going on. But congratulations to the Sanders the Sanders family. Okay, we just really giving y'all a hard time because we don't want arrogant black men to go down this same route, because y'all already rich. These people that's coming out the hood, they're not. They're trying to beat you out for a spot, but he already had his foot already was in the door. He already connected. All right, y'all. We out.
Mr. Trump.